Yeah, it's an honor to win the first event that's co-sanctioned between the two tours. It was an incredible week. Genesis has always put on the tournaments that I've played. They've always put on incredible events, so I knew this was going to be no different. And yeah, what an honor to win in the home of golf.
And you're certainly in a bit of form just now. You won on your last start on the PGA Tour. You won earlier this week in Ireland. And here you are now, a Rolex Series winner, Genesis Scottish Open winner. Can you just give us a little sense of how good your game feels right now?
Yeah, it's got a nice ring to it. Not very good today, unfortunately. Would have been a little bit more stress-free, but not complaining either. So overall, yes, I'm playing some of the best golf of my life and capitalizing on playing really well. There's a lot of times that all the top players, any player that plays professionally plays very well, but they don't really, get everything out of it. And I feel like I've been successful in getting the most out of my game.
Good stuff. Okay, we'll open up to the floor. If we have questions, just down here with Martin on the left here, Xander.
Xander, well done. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Going into majors in, the last 3-4 years, you've always been a name that's been mentioned as a potential winner. I mean, how do you feel going into St Andrews next week, maybe compared to the last 2 or 3 years, but particularly the Open?
To be completely honest, a bit rushed. I've never played St Andrews. I've never played the Old Course, so I have a lot of homework to do. I'm going to have to use this, the sun going down at 11 o'clock at night to my advantage. I have to try and prepare to the best of my ability. I'm going to rely a lot on my caddy to do that. And so, I'm tired. I've played a bit, and I need to rest, and I need to get ready for the week. And so I'm not even thinking about, Sunday quite yet. I need to prepare.
Okay, with Craig here down front.
Congratulations, Xander. Well done. A lot of people, I heard you mention it outside, say it's a bad omen, it's a curse to win the week before.
Yeah,
but
I'm not sure.
These things there to be broken. They're just not right, are they? You can do it.
Yeah, I try not to listen to the media too much. Always enjoy talking to you guys, but you guys are always the ones to tell me, this happened, that happened, and earlier this week a few of the reporters did that. So I'm going to do my own thing. I always have, and I'm not really sure what the historical deal is in terms of winning before a major, but I'm not going to complain whatsoever. Well, there you go. There it is. I'll take that with me.
Okay, just Swami in the center here.
Xander, you seem to travel quite well. Wins in China, Japan, Ireland, Scotland, all over the place. You love Indian food, I believe. I read about that. What is it? I mean, you love traveling all over the place, and probably this is what the world needs, a global player right now?
I do. My father's half French, half German. My mom's born in Taiwan, grew up in Japan. And a lot of people think I'm Hispanic, so it's a melting pot in my family, and I've used it to my advantage to feel comfortable, making myself subject to new cultures and different foods and things of that nature. And if you're not going to enjoy where you are, you're never going to play good golf. And fortunately, I enjoy playing everywhere.
Okay, with Joy in the center here.
Xander, last night after everyone finished, I saw you were still pounding the ball till I think that was around 8:30, 8:45 at night. What were you trying to find at that time, and did you get that when you played the round today?
Just trying to waste time. Teeing off at 3:40 is pretty late. So no, I wasn't happy with the finish. Just some squirrely shots. It leaked into my round today. We know what it is. It's just. I've been playing a lot. I haven't really practiced, I'd say. So, in preparation for next week, as much as I don't want to sit on the range and hit a few balls, I probably need to. But that's all it was. I just wanted to eat dinner with a good taste in my mouth, see my physio with a good taste in my mouth, and then sleep, knowing, that the ball was kind of going where I wanted it to go.
And can I also ask you if you're planning to take up membership of the DP World Tour? And is there a possibility that we might see you at the DP World Tour Championship in Dubai?
Yeah, it's a tricky one. With the allegiance being formed recently, I'm not sure what the regulations are to be a member on the tour. You know, I used up my conditional membership early on. I can't remember, in 2018, I believe, and that's a one-time thing. So it's a lot. You know, I like to play. I love playing golf. You know, I've talked to a lot of boys who've done both across, you know, going across seas. They say it wears on you. As nice as you can make it, it wears on you. And, you know, I've always enjoyed playing everywhere. And if it makes sense, then I think, you know, my team and I will have a look at it. And there's a good chance we do it if it makes sense. And if it doesn't, and if I have to play too many events over here, then it may not make sense. So I really don't have an answer for you, unfortunately.
And is it safe to say there will be no celebration tonight? You're going to save it all for later?
Yeah, it's just been it's been a run. You know, I'll have 3 weeks off after next week, so I don't think so. We're gonna drive. There's a zero tolerance here, so I'm sure no one's gonna be drinking tonight on the way over to the old course.
Okay, over to the left, Xander, with Rue.
Could you share with us your first links golf experience, and was it always kind of love at first sight, or was it a sort of type of game that you struggled with to begin with?
I mean, I don't want to insult anyone from Scotland or anyone in Ireland that, you know, knows true links, but I played in Oregon when I was 13 at Bandon Dunes and the property there, and they've tried to recreate, you know, what links golf would be in the U.S. I think they did a pretty good job of it. You know, obviously it doesn't compare to here with history and everything, but I don't know if it was love at first sight, but I did enjoy playing with, you know, winds blowing 30 and playing the ball down closer to the ground, and, you know, it being okay to sort of, you know, aim 100 yards away from a bunker that you can't go in and sort of just play from there. You know, you saw some of it today, and yeah, it's just fun golf for me.
And with Suzanne in the centre here.
No, I was just going to go on the links thing, but
Okay.
Sorry.
Someone's taking your question. We'll come back to you. We'll get a mic to you. So Martin over here in the left.
Xander, after you played with Bob McIntyre in the first 2 rounds here, he spoke about your demeanour, how you've got a great demeanour on the golf course. You never get up or down. And I mean, today, after you dropped those 3 shots in quick succession, was that a good example of how you just stay calm and composed on a golf course? Have you always been like that?
Yeah, I'm sure I was yelling at myself inside for no one to see, but it's just work. It's part of the process. It's part of the deal, and I've always been pretty even keel, I'd say, for the most part. Maybe not as a teenager, as my dad would like to argue, but on the course, I've been, you know, I try to be more mature, I guess, and I don't play well when I'm angry, and I'm just pretty aware of it. So I make a lot of stupid mistakes, so there's no point in doing it.
Go right to the back to Sean.
You said outside that the Zurich Classic win kind of got you over the hump. What did it do for you exactly?
It's winning, you know, knowing what it's like to hold a trophy, remembering what it's like to hold a trophy, and it's everyone always talks about how hard it is, and today was no different. You know, a couple weeks ago was no different. You need things to go your way. You need some good bounces, and it's just getting it done. You know, you can kind of feel. You know, once I parred 17 today, that 18th hole was so hard. It was just, I knew if I can make that par, you know, it was a difference between trying to hit driver off the 18th and, you know, maybe not even getting in a playoff and then hitting a couple 3 irons. So I think just winning.
Okay, we're going to take the last 2 questions with Dave here, and then...
Xander, very well done. The fans here and the atmosphere, absolutely magnificent. That really helps you over the line. Is that positive energy something that you feel you can really feed off at the old course next week?
I think so. I'm sure they're going to be showing up in many bunches next week. Everyone's excited. It's 150th. And yeah, it's always nice to play in front of the fans over here. They understand golf, and they know what a good and a bad shot looks like.
Okay, one more at the front.
Xander, I know you said that nobody's going to be drinking tonight, but are you going to be able to smoke a cigar?
There's a chance one of my dad's friends was out here, and he gave him a couple, so I think that's legal to do in the car, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I know you spoke obviously about the fact that you've kind of got a lack of preparation, a lack of knowledge of St Andrews, but when you get on a run like this and you start, you know, you've won on your last 3 times you've been on a golf course basically, do you feel like you can overcome anything?
Yeah. Good golf is good golf, and there's just, like you said, capitalizing on when you're playing well is the most important thing. And usually when I have more information, I feel more comfortable. And at times when you don't know as much, sometimes you can kind of use that to your advantage as well. And we'll see how much preparation we can do next week in the 3 days.
Okay, final question with Joy, and then we'll wrap up and let Xander get to St Andrews.
Just keeping up with the open questions, you have not played St Andrews, but what is the thing that you're really looking forward to at St Andrews?
Just being on property. I'm not really, I'd say, one to get too excited to go to a new golf course, but I'm pretty excited to go to that one. And I just want to, it's going to be nice to just walk on property. It would have been really cool, I think, to go with no fans and then to see with fans. I missed out on that, which I'm totally fine with. But yeah, I'm just excited to walk the course.
Okay, thank you, everyone. Thank you, Xander.
Thank you so much.
Again.
Thanks.